This not a drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm built. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake, but she popping for real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get like ice. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep, that. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, fat. Big, put a ribbon on it, get you gift, rap, bet, that. Real, never switch, that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real, been a long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Detroit Lions.
Well, Nick. Yeah. Yeah.
About the 21-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive.
No, bad angle. Yeah,
carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run.
Good scrape, 32. Good scrape.
Until they show signs of stopping it. Like he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra
It's
tight ends,
great.
you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
This is caught inside.
Okay.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Okay.
Luke Farrell, 51 yards. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Whoa.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Throwing on first down. Hooker. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one. Calling a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. Looking to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news.
I'm never playing.
Clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
What? I've been changing. I've been changing between.
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. ETN once more. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Who you'll be with?
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence.
What the f?
Touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
For a few, we're gonna do what we can to do. Ain't that right, girl? Sure.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Nah, my hair be twisted.
Now a hit and a loose football. Taking it right down Broadway.
I hate this game. Cause he ain't fumbled this whole time I've been playing. Want to fumble right now.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st down, Hooker. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
All right.
57 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
There's some excitement, right? Go for 2.
Huh?
And instead, it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though.
Yes.
Not giving up after the play.
And the troops rally.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action with Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Etienne up the middle. Through an opening, and there he goes. Across midfield. He's on his way. Travis Etienne.
I hate this game already.
For a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 78 yards. And the Jaguars take a
Yes, he does. It's the Baltimore playbook formation.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletion.
I don't want to do it either, but, you know.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's airing it out for Williams. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. For a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
Bing.
He'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Back to throw. Hooker. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 2. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's Lawrence. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
He lets this one fly.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. A toss out right to Gibbs. The try. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They went with a nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens?
Touchdown! Sam Laporta from 19 yards away. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Please make this fucker.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get even faster.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Motion man left is Kirk. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 4th down.
I hate this game so much. 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 Let me turn off my music. Let me turn it off. Man, no, ain't.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
I should not have clicked on.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to get the football here as 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. Open man right side is St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Off the play fake. Hooker.
What the Oh my God.
Good effort there. Try to take a shot, but it's third down.
I just know what I gotta do.
Third and inches. Off play action. Hooker.
You don't even react to the ball.
There's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne.
Come on, Campbell, make a play.
They get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Etienne. And he takes it and touchdown.
That's so stupid.
Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone.
Just no effort.
As he scores both the touchdown and
Just no effort whatsoever.
this lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, Hooker. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is
You didn't even.
intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
You didn't even want to jump Laporta.
Guys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Hey.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Warriors 17. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Oh, they'll let the tight end Ingram run with it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Hooker. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now they're in the hurry-up.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On 3rd down. Hooker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On 4th down, Hooker trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start with the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 30 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline, inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 74 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Washington. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Rig. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got his man complete. How about this? And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Lawrence, and that is incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing on 1st down. Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Sisco across midfield. a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both.
All right, Nick, I got to get my hair retwisted.